I'm Lisa.
And I'm Jenny.
And we're the Shady Tree Stitches. Nearly together, coming at you live again from different locations because that's the way we like to roll. So how you been, Jenny, during the whole lockdown stuff? You been crafting?
I have not all cross-stitching, but I have been crafting. I am now working 3 days a week and 2 days of leave, so even more time for all of that.
That's good. That's a good thing. All right. Well, this is going to be a bit of a hodgepodge video because you've got some bits that I've filmed by myself. You've got some bits we're doing together. We have got three exciting, super exciting events coming up later in the video if you're interested in them. We have got the latest Sassy pouch unboxing of the Great Barrier Reef one. We have got our 500 subscriber giveaway. Thank you so much for watching us. We really, really appreciate that you tune into us and keep up to date with what we're doing. So we have a giveaway for that. And at the end, I have a bit of Paddock Lane Designs business to talk about, which is quite exciting. Could involve saving some money too. So you have to wait and see. And if you don't like any of those things, then you can just turn off as we go.
Good evening, Floss Tube. It's Lisa here from the Shady Tree Stitches. Thank you for taking the time to watch my little video about my cross-stitching hobby. It's a little bit weird because this video, well, this part of the video you're not going to see for probably a month because it is currently the 30th of April. So it's the end of the month for April, but I don't think I have nearly enough for a whole video. So I just want to show you my progress on the pieces I've worked on this week because tomorrow starts Mania and I have many exciting Mania plans and I want to use my floss tube separately for Mania. So you'll just have to wait till the beginning of June to see what I did at the end of April. Anyway, I'm sure you won't mind. You may see some progress, probably not on any of these though, because they're not Mania pieces. All right, so what have I been stitching on this week? Well, my daily 30, I worked on linens and threads and I did about 360 stitches on the linen and threads. So it's now looking like this. You can see I've got down the bottom now. I was working on this big flower here and I've got lots to go. So I may still keep working on this as my daily 30. I'm undecided, but that's how it's looking so far on a piece of my hand-dyed fabric in a 16 count Ada. So that one is one that I was working on, as I said, for 5 days a week. I like how the daily 30 is not every day because then I can just work on other things on other days. But I have stitched every day this week, which is better than last week, even though I've been busily unpacking the house. I also had a new start. A few months ago, a lovely designer called Irina Weber did a promotion where if you started stitching one of these by May, you could have a free pattern. So I will have to insert a picture of the pattern here because I haven't got a printer yet and I haven't been able to print it up and it was a PDF pattern. And I'm stitching Black Castle. So I did 500 stitches on another piece of my hand-dyed Ada. And that's what it looks like. So it's a nice little Halloween-y piece, but really going to enjoy working on that a bit later in the year. I also worked today on my Alice from Mirabilia. For those of you who don't remember, this is what Alice will look like. And she's really starting to come together. I did 2 scavenger hunts on her today, which was about 400 and something stitches. So that's where she's at now. So she's really starting to come together well. Still looks like My Little Pony, I must say, but she is starting to come together. I did all the work on that pink part of the bow today. So that was really good. So she's leaving me with only 5 scavenger hunts left in the first tier, which is very exciting because then I can double dip with Shell's homework after that. And I do like a good double dip, we know this. The other one I worked on just was to finish off the puddles for sure for the month. So this is Beach Cottage by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I did just over 500 stitches on this one. Also on a piece of my hand dyed Ada. So you can see the cottage coming together now. So that's really cool too. So starting to make some good progress on that one. I'm looking forward to getting back to that too. The only other piece that I've worked on since I filmed was my Animal Kingdom bookshelf. And I worked on this one and I did 440 stitches. And you probably have no clue where those 440 stitches were. But it was a lot of greenery and a lot of filling in. So it's really starting to make some progress on this particular little portion of the shelf. Long way to go. But I really enjoy it. I don't find the full coverage as hard to do at all. In fact, I find there's less counting, especially once you get a bit of a scaffold happening. So there we go. That's where my Animal Kingdom is. He was for two more scavenger hunts, I think. You can start to see the books forming here, as well as that big gorilla. And this is an elephant butt down here. So that, people, was my stitching for the first four days of this week. Not a lot. I felt like I wasn't stitching a lot. In fact, just really, really roughly about 2,300 stitches. So not nearly my usual amount. And surprising I just added up April because it's the end of April. And I've actually had a really good stitching month, which surprises me immensely with packing and moving and not having internet and a whole bunch of distractions. Probably 22,014 stitches plus whatever I do tonight. It's currently only 6:30 and I still have a whole night of stitching, so there's probably another 200 or 300. I'm going to go and work on my family patchwork sampler from Modern Folk Embroidery, because that's the last thing I need to finish for a challenge for this month for the Choose Your Own Whip from Semi Sane. So many exciting things happening in May, but I'll tell you all about them with my Mania, or I should say I have already told you all about them with my Mania video. So thanks for joining me. I will be back in just a second your time to fill you in on the beginning of June, but I just wanted to record my April so I could pack it all up and get it out of my hair for Mania. Thanks. Bye.
All right, Jen, what have you been up to?
All right. Well, my original Mania plan was I was going to do stitching, but then I decided I'd do something a bit different. So for May, I thought I'm going to see if I can knit myself a whole cowl. I've been looking, like I've had this pattern for a while. I've had the wool for a while, and it's like, I really just need to sit down and do it. So I did. I started it, I think, on the 2nd of May, and I finished on the 26th, 27th, something like that. So very impressed with myself that I managed to do it. And so spreading it out, because I haven't washed it yet to stop it curling up, but that's the design, and it's, oops.
It's long, that's good.
Long enough to wrap around, so will keep me nice and warm.
Oh, well done, Jen. Awesome. Well, that's kept you busy.
So I have a finish. It's not a cross stitch finish, but I have a finish.
It's a crafting. Okay.
Yes. I did do a little bit of stitching. I was getting a little bit, not disheartened, but a little bit frustrated with my Portrait of Antique Vines, because I was using remnant bits of black thread. Big mistake. I should have just used the new one and then it would all be the same, but it wasn't, and some of it was thicker coverage than others. And anyway, one of the other virtual stitches, Natalie, came up with a brilliant idea of doing one strand half crosses on top of the bits that weren't as thick.
Mm-hmm.
So I have started doing that. I am very happy. It's working out well. It is very slow going though, because I'm stitching on 20 count black on black where I've already stitched.
Yeah.
But so I've started at the top of her head. I've got to go down. I've got to do from the top of her head down to about her neck. And I've done some, and it's coming out quite nicely. It's looking more like the bit at the bottom, so I'm really happy about that. I have done a little bit more of the little house neighborhood that we're both doing.
Mhm.
So I don't know if I've got a photo of what it looked like before, but if so, we will put one in here. But here is where it's up to now.
Look like the sheep.
I've done my other little sheep and a little bit of flowers, and I've started on the roof of the house below.
Cool.
The reason that I haven't finished this bit going up is because that's where the page
Yes.
starts.
Very frustrating.
So yeah, so I've done a little bit more of that.
Good.
I'm happy with that. And oops. And I've also done a little bit more of the verbena cross stitch family Quaker. So this is where.
Oh yeah. Done a fair bit more.
So I've finished off this tree. I've done the bird, and I've done that, and I've also hang on, get my finger in the right spot. Finished the little grassy like. So yes, I've got the wrong length of threads though. So for the bird, I got all the bird done and half the crosses in the top row, and then ran out of thread.
So you're just a bit short.
And for these ones, I got 2 flowers done completely, and then I had 6 stitches left on that flower and ran out of thread.
Great.
Anyway, this is I'm using all Sooks for You from one of the grab bags that I got at the Mittagong Stitches retreat. I do need to buy one more colour. There's a sheep, and the outline of the house is supposed to be in white. I'm not sure that I actually want white, because on the dark, like the beige kind of fabric, I'm actually thinking I might just leave the house as it is.
Looks good. Yeah.
But I need to get something kind of sheep coloured. So I'll have a look and see what I can come up with. That's all the stitching that I've done. I have a little bit of haul. I bought the beads and the treasures that I need to finish my antique binds. I actually bought 2 sizes of beads. I bought the size that the pattern says, but because the pattern's for 32 count and I'm doing, well, the equivalent of 40 count, I've also bought the smaller size. So I'll test to see which one of the beads that I need. And I went to the sewing basket on Saturday. The one in Balmain. I haven't been to the Balmain one before, but that's the only one that's open at the moment. Although they have reopened. They're open starting this week. So this is the charity stitching craft shop that Lisa and I like to go to. So there's one in Newington, one in West Ryde, and one in Balmain. And I picked up some more materials. So I've got some 18 count, quite narrow, but 85 centimetre long pieces. I've got another one that's a square, and this is really good. 22 count Zweigart even weave, and it's 2 and a bit meters.
Oh, you're good.
Nearly 1.5. So
I have lots of dyeing fun with that, Jen.
yes. And the lady in the shop told me about another option for not so much dyeing. It's called eco printing, and you use leaves and rusty water, and you get like the outline, like the shape of the leaf printed onto. So I'm going to investigate, because it sounds interesting and could be quite striking to have, dark gum leaf shapes all over you.
Who knows?
Something else to try.
Doing experimenting at the moment.
Yes.
Awesome. So is that all your haul?
That's all my haul.
Okay.
Okay guys, another random one in this funny little hodgepodge of a video that you're going to see. I've been getting a little bit of stitchy happy mail, so I just wanted to film it as I'm going, because I don't like to use anything until I've shown it to you, and it's just slightly growing. So at people's requests to do my mill heels, I was recommended to get these stretcher bars. They're pretty cool. I think I ended up getting the ones that are a little bit thicker than the others, but the idea is that you just pin on, and I even bought the pins to go with it. Pin your bit of cardboard onto these stretcher bars, makes it easier to hold. So yeah, that's one thing that I got from from a new supplier, a stitching time down in Tasmania. So thoroughly recommend the service that they provide. A new owner, Carolyn, she's lovely, and yeah, had it within a few days. So the next bit of stitchy mail I got was Sew It All had some more fabric for sale, and so I got a couple of pieces. Got a piece of Christmas green, that Christmas green. I feel like I've already done these, but I've shown them on virtual. A really nice royal blue. This one's called Dryscape, and it's got cloudy sort of pattern. It's really subtle. But there, they had a few that were coloured. What's the pattern, the colour for this one? But look at this one. Isn't that pretty? With all those pale blues and greens and purples. Really like that one. So these are just little pieces to do something with. They're all about 50. Sorry, I think my mum rang. 50 by 45 centimetres. And this one is called Stormy Night. Look at that. Stunning. Little printed piece. I think that'll look really good with a witch on it. And I have a Mirabilia witch I've got in mind. So I also have got 2 deliveries from Silks For You. The April threads of the month, which are these stunning subdued palettes. Aren't they just luscious? So they are specialty dyes for April the month. I'm really pleased to hear that their silk order is coming back in soon, because they've been stuck with the coronavirus problem. And I'm not sure if I showed you these before, but this was just the set where you grow their colours, so 4 of those. So that is my stitchy happy mail for the moment, and there will be more which will follow this. Bye. Hey guys, I got some new haul yesterday. This came in from Silks For You, and it is the, I think just the colour of the month, where you get some of their beautiful normal silks every month. And these colours this month are just stunning. Look at the variegateds. Aren't they just beautiful? So I don't know what on earth I'm going to use them for, but my collection of Silks For You is growing, and that is so exciting. The other ones have been shipped, so there'll be more to show you sometime in the next week or 2, depending on how slow the post is. I also did an order from Paddock Lane Designs. She's a lovely Australian girl up in Queensland, and she does a whole range of things. She has a floss tube, DD's floss tube, and she made me a beautiful large project bag, which comes with a lovely chrome guard. And look at this cute little thread holder, just a little card one. And I got a couple of needle minders from her, and also because she was cleaning out her patchworking stuff, I got this beautiful, look at that, it's a little collection of kitty prints to do little finishes with. So that is my most recent haul. So we're just going to have like this whole segment of different hauls, because I know there's more coming. All right, bye.
So the next thing then on our list is the Sassy pouch, because that's haul as well.
Yes.
So
We're
I'm
gonna
dying.
do our giveaway first.
Yes, sorry, we should do the giveaway first. Okay, so we're going to do our 500 subscriber giveaway.
Yay!
Yay! Awesome. Very exciting. It just snuck up on us. So what do we have to give away today, Deb?
So today we're going to give away, it's the full kit of the Country Threads Floral Rainbow.
Can you come closer? Yeah. Oh, look at those gorgeous flowers.
Yeah.
Country Threads is such a nice stitch, and they're an Australian company. That's why we thought we'd bought them.
Yeah.
So this Country Threads floral kit with all the flowers comes, has it got a piece of Ada in it too?
Yes.
14 count
Thread,
Ada from
needle, complete kit.
Complete kit. So if you are interested in that, you need to say what your favourite flower is in the comments. Don't say giveaway, please be over 18 so we can get your address. And just in the comments below, please say my favourite flower is a blah. And you'll go into the drawing.
Mine's a gerbera. What's yours?
I don't have a favourite flower to look at, but I really love the smell of jasmine.
Yes.
Oh yes. All right. So that's a giveaway, and we will draw that next next, I don't know, will it be next time we're together or just next time I'm...
Well, I can always pop in and join you just for the giveaway bit for next time.
So I'm just thinking, because this is going to be a bit of a weird timed video, so we might draw it on the regular video in 2 weekends' time. So that gives you a little bit of time to watch it and comment.
Yep.
So it won't be this weekend, which is in New South Wales, the Queen's birthday holiday weekend. In fact, we could actually draw it in 3 weekends' time in person at the Shady Trees retreat. So we'll do that. So the last Friday of the month, we will do the drawing. Okay, so you've got to the last Friday in June 2020 to comment on your favourite flower, and then we will do the drawing together in person, not even split screen.
No, and not only that, actually at Shady Trees.
Yeah, so we're having a little Shady Trees retreat at Shady Trees just for our New South Wales friends, because no one else can travel across the borders at the moment, but we are allowed to do within the state travel for holidaying purposes. So we're having a little celebration of the end of the COVID crisis part 1 with a Shady Trees retreat. All right, so we got the Sassy pouch. I haven't got mine yet. I'm itching to get it, but I decided we're going to open Jenny's and I will enjoy looking at hers because I got my mail redirected. And it might come today, it might come tomorrow, it might come the next day. And I don't want to wait any longer. I'm dying to see it.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to see if I can spotlight you just so we can just see you.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that will do anything. I don't know if that does anything. We'll find out when we watch the video.
Okay.
I've got a little head of me at the top.
All right, I'm just having a look at numbers because I figure I'll do it in order. Oh, hang on. Send them all over because, as usual, they're all individually wrapped in, and because it's barrier reef, so we've got a little bit of shark.
Oh, cute.
And some sea animals. Very cute. All right.
They always do so much effort with their wrapping. It's like just like Christmas. You get to just unwrap excitement.
Okay. I am going to start with my card. They always do a nice little handmade card. Ooh, pretty.
Yes. Lovely seashell.
Thank you from the Sassy Devils. Okay. And I'm not going to open this because I'm going to open them and then I'll know that what's in here. Okay. We do have our Great Barrier Reef facts. Did you know it is the largest coral reef system in the world? I did know that. It's the world's largest living structure and the only living organism that can be spotted from space.
Yep.
I knew that too. This bit I didn't know the numbers. It is made up of around 2,900 individual reefs and 900 islands.
There you go. It's pretty big.
Yeah. Okay. Number 1.
Ooh, little packet.
Thread conditioner handmade beeswax in the shape of a jellyfish.
Awesome. Well, that's pretty cool.
Okay. All right. 2. I think I might know what this is, and I think I might kind of also know what it looks like because I got a sneak peek. Right.
I couldn't possibly know what this is.
All right, I'm crackling. Hang on. I came prepared this time. I've got scissors to get through some of the sticky tape. It is Fishbowl from the Reef, Nemo, by Paddock Lane Designs.
Woohoo! Well, there we go. That's what it looks like printed. There we go.
Cool.
That's my secret stitch I was working on for a few weeks. And in particular, I love the coral using the variegated threads that we got from the Sassy pouch last time. So yeah, there we go. And that's the first one of a series. And the second one of the series is getting released this week because the Nemo is currently an exclusive to the Sassy pouch subscribers. So no one else can get Nemo at the moment. It will come back on deck later. But for now, it's an exclusive. So only the 60 people who have got the Sassy pouch can stitch Nemo. I'm not going to stitch Nemo. I've already stitched it.
And it's got nice big sized pattern.
Yep.
So
Blind people in colour, so you can see it.
yes, yes. Very nice. And it's a booklet. So like sometimes when you get a pattern with multiple, it's loose pages, and then if you lose one. Okay.
No, the Sassy Devils do a great job with their printing and getting them done as a booklet and stuff. It's really cool.
Number 3. I think this feels almost like a pencil or something, that kind of shape.
Or it's not a pencil.
Ooh.
What is it? What is it?
Magnetic pickup wand extends to 650 millimeters.
Oh,
Lifts up to 4.5 kilos.
Oh, that's handy. So when you drop your needle down the chair, you can actually find it. Oh, look at that. That's very handy.
So it is kind of pen shaped. It's even got like the little like pocket clip thing.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Awesome.
nice.
Something I don't have.
No. Okay, number 4. Oh, I can read through counting pins, but I can't see what they look like. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna make them stick up a bit. Oh no, if I it's on a dolphin, but if I turn it around that way, then you can see there's two little fish and
and a little turtle.
turtle.
Oh,
Very
that's
cute.
cute. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is our our needle minder for the every Sassy pouch has a needle minder.
It's a little fish.
Yeah, but it's made out of like abalone shell or that sort of.
Oh, that's fancy.
Oops. Very cute. Oh, it's just stuck itself to the magnetic pickup wand. Okay, 6. I think this might be a hoop. It is that kind of. Well, they've already given us a Q-snap, so yep, a little wooden hoop.
Imagine it's possibly too small to frame the fishbowl.
Yeah, and also slightly the wrong shape, unless you did the fishbowl on a smaller count fabric.
True. You could probably do that.
But it would work for some of the other designs that they've given us. Some of
Ones for little animals.
Yeah, or the birds, depending on how you did it. Okay. 7. Oops, 7's tiny.
Ooh. Oh, needles. It meant they're giving us so many cute things that run out of things to give us, though.
Little tiny bit of thread and a bead.
Oh, okay. Would it be like a finishing kit or something?
To go with the hoop. That makes sense. Yeah. They like to do that. We've had a card kit, and that came with the Christmas one, which had Christmas card patterns, and then they gave us a card kit.
We had all the beadings the other month.
Okay, another sort of long, thin, pencil-ish. Oh, a double needle threader. One size for large needles and one size for small needles.
Okay.
I can't really see the actual ends of it, but that's what it says. So I think it looks like one side might be slightly thicker wire.
Okay.
Big needle side is thicker wire. Okay.
Comes in handy.
Number 9. Oh, I think this might be our cottage garden threads. I had a look at their website to try and guess what colour we would get. And there's one that's, can't remember exactly what it's called, something ocean. So I thought that could be, so we'll see. Ooh. What have we got? We have Sandy Bay,
Oh, that's pretty.
Coral Cove,
Mm-hmm.
and Sea Change. Oh, so not the one that I thought. They're all very pretty.
Oh, and they'd go really well for the corals too,
Yeah.
in the fishbowl.
Yeah, not so much this one, but this
No,
one.
those two
Yeah.
would.
Yeah. Very
Love it.
pretty. Okay. 3 to go. 10. Feels very flat.
We've had the needle minder.
Now we've had the needle line.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. What can it be?
Oh. Labels to put on your projects.
Oh, okay. Finishing
Just
label.
Finishing
Yep.
labels.
Cute.
With the little sassy devil in
Oh,
the corner.
very cute.
Title and designer, date started, date finished, fabric and floss used, stitched by.
Cool.
Very cool. Number 11. Snag repair needle. Easily repair snags in knitted and woven garments.
Okay, is that like a snag nabbit?
I don't know. I don't have a snag nabbit.
Oh, I hear people talk about them.
So one end's kind of rough and then the other end's pointy. Says insert the needle through the fabric from the right side, ensuring the needle comes out on the wrong side, but don't pull it all the way through. Wrap the snag around the textured end and pull through. The snag will now appear on the wrong side of the fabric.
Ah, yes. So it's when you got a little bit of thread that you haven't pulled through firmly or whatever. You can
Or if you've pulled a thread in your jumper to push it through the other side.
That's pretty cool.
Fabric.
Fabric. Ooh, what have they done this month? What have they done this month?
Ooh, called Coral Reef.
That's fitting.
Spread it out properly.
Oh, look at that. So it's like a coral reef if you turn it sideways the other way with the ocean on the top and the other way.
That way.
That way. The reef coming up the bottom.
Yeah.
And then look, it's like there's starfish in the blue.
Yeah.
That's all. That's
Very
super
pretty.
cool. That'd be good for a big Mirabilia mermaid or something.
Ooh, yes.
Very nice. Woohoo. That is all.
That's all.
Thanks,
And my piece of Tassie. Ooh,
That's the bit I want.
it's also the bit that Liz wants.
We both want the same bit. Well, Jen might need it herself, so she won't
Well,
give
we
it
have
away.
to wait to see which piece you get.
Who knows when it comes?
If you have it, then you don't need mine.
That's true, and then you can give it to Liz. We'll see. We'll work it out.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. And gummy.
Ish.
No. Hang on.
Hold them up and let us look. Oh, they're cute anyway.
I will refer to.
I prefer to spoil it to see what the food is. There's always some little stuff. Sorry, just started yawning.
Octopus jelly.
Octopus jelly, there you go. Hopefully they're gluten-free and I'll enjoy eating them.
There's no label, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Is gummy stuff? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not.
It's the wheat starch is the problem. All right, well, that's pretty cool. So, yay, that's another Sassy pouch done for 2 months. wonder what the next one will be. I know they're getting ready to announce the next thing, and I'm more excited. I know Carolyn down in a Stitch in Time in Tasmania is talking about starting a Thread of the Month club. So that would be cool, because having them for overseas is very, very expensive for us in Australia. What else we got there?
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, then if you're not interested in hearing anything to do with Paddock Lane Designs, thank you for watching us. Feel free to switch off now and go about your merry way, go back to your stitching. As I said, this is a bit of a hodgepodge video because it's got my stitching from before Mania started. It's got Jen's stitching, it's got the Sassy pouch unboxing, giveaway, and now I'm very excited to announce my first ever Paddock Lane Design exclusive sale. I am going to put my current, I've got a whole bunch of fabric ready to dye now in 32 count, even weave. So I want to clear out some of the stock of things that I currently have, which is a whole bunch of linens.
Ooh.
So I have all these pieces of linen that are hand dyed in beautiful colours, and they are available either on my Facebook group, which is Paddock Lane Designs in Facebook. I try to just put things in the group more than the page, but they might be on both. But the sale will be through the group. So if you want to purchase any of the fabrics, you need to go and join the group, and then you need to find the photo on the album and comment that you would like it, and then comment that put floss tube 20%, and that way I'll know that you're going to get 20% off the cost. It's really exciting because I've worked out I can actually post one bit of fabric in Australia for $2.20, which is really good. But if you're getting more than one piece, then it goes up to that $9 one for the bundle. So they're all random sizes. This one's called Smoky. It's 40 count. So really nice grey colours, and it's 30 by 48 centimetres. And some of these are on my Etsy store too. So if you can't find them on the Facebook store, have a look on the Etsy store. But I don't know if I can do the discount. This one's Sunshine.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, I'm really getting the vibrancy of the colour. See if I can. That any better? Really bright yellows. So that's Sunshine. That's a 32 count linen, and it is 50 by 46 centimetres. Another slightly more Summer Splice, which is a more subdued yellow. I'm not going to unwrap them all. I have got a bunch of nice browns. This one is, I've called it camo. Browns with reds, and I can't get my angle right. So it is 37 by 57 centimetres. These are all just random sizes because they were my first lots. There's another one that's 57 by 35. I'm going to be here for a little while, I'm afraid. I love this one. Summer Beach, 20 by 112. So I have quite a few that are long and skinny. Really good if you want to do the row style pieces, or like you were talking about before, Jenny, the cricket collection and the those sorts of ones.
Yep.
So yeah, that one there is Summer Splice. I have a whole assortment of ones that are similar to this. Spring Bouquet, 34 count linen, 48 by 40 centimetres. Nice teals and pinks and browns. Some of these I really, really love. I just don't love the count as much. There's two of them. Look at this one. This one is 40 count linen. Isn't that stunning? I really, really, really love that one. And now that I'm back into actually liking 40 count a little bit, I may have to snap one of them up for me because I really, really, really love it. But anyway, I know there's two of them in here somewhere. There's the second one.
You're muted.
I don't know.
When you put the fabric down, you must have accidentally hit the.
Hit something that goes mute. Yeah. So here's another little sunshine one. Then I've got a bunch fitting in for the water, for the barrier reef. This one's called Sea Floor, 50 by 44 centimeters. I know, pretty. These are all using RIT dye.
And ice dyeing, aren't they?
No, ice and mason jar.
Oh,
28 count linen. This one is another one of the band ones called Deep Ocean. You see, it's more of a cashel because I can see through it. Learning about the different types of linens. Next time I go to the shop and stock up, I'll actually know what I'm buying. This one's one of my favourite, and it's been probably my best seller so far, and that is Autumn Leaves. So this is a piece of linen, 38 by 66 centimetres. And the reason why I'm having this sale, I can tell you, is that I finally got my overlocker. So I've been able to serge all the edges. Americans say serging. We say overlocking. So this is in celebration of the fact that they now have all neat edges. 36 count linen, summer flowers, pale blue, purple, really, really nice. As I said, I really like all of these, but
You're muted again.
obviously there's a mute button somewhere under this pile of fabric. There's the fabric. I don't know what's over there to make it mute. This one is a 32 count linen. I've called it Summer Sky, and this is what I want to do for the fabric when I am getting ready for my fairy tale village. I want to have like a sky, cloudy sky sort of look. So yeah, I pretty much want to replicate this piece of linen on the huge monstrosity of 5 foot long piece of fabric that I need to use. This one is a tiny one, but I really like it. I call it Treasure Map, and it's a 31 by 23 centimeters on 25 count. They're just a nice little thing, and I think it's only $5. I'm really not making a huge profit on them. There's another piece of Summer Sky, and last one is 30 count linen, rose petal, 33 by 70. So that is my my stash. So it's just the linens are on special. There are even weaves and aiders on the sites as well, but for this particular sale, it's just the linens. I'm going to clear that pile of linens because it's looking beautiful, but it's just such a big pile of linen ready to go. So remember that Paddock Lane's Facebook site or Etsy site. I don't know how you do it on the Etsy site, but on the Facebook site, just go to the album, say you'd like the one that's there, and put the 20% floss tube, and I'll know that you saw about it in this here on our floss tube. What about you, Jenny? Anything else?
No, not at the moment.
I have been busy doing a few more designs. As I said, there will be the next one of the Fishbowl series. I have released November in the year now the series. So I think there's 3 more to go on that, and that whole series will be done. And then I have I released a couple of mini full coverage pieces of some Australian houses. So yeah, check them out. All available on PayHip through my Facebook page. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. As I said, a bit of longer video than usual, but
It had a lot to cover.
haphazard. I know, and a bit haphazard. So I'm back onto my normal schedule on the weekend, and in 2 weeks' time, Jenny and I will be doing a live some Shady Trees specials. All right. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.